talking about Rabiu in Kujama, I don't even think he's even a voter in Kujama in the first place, because recently it is publicly known to the public that Rabiu is voting in Sabo Ward. But today he's claiming a position in the issue of voting in Kujama Ward.
In Kujama, we are in the know. It's just that we are keeping quiet. We are in the know that a list was drawn from polling unit, but after a while, the list was changed by the same people, by these disgruntled elements.
Yeah, actually, based on what the chairman the submission the chairman just gave, and being the secretary of the ward, I think I have my own say on that and a position. In fact, to talk most especially on the issue of Rabiu coming out on the media to make a broadcast that doesn't hold water. In fact, he doesn't have the moral standing to do that. Why? Because talking about Rabiu in Kujama, I don't even think he's even a voter in Kujama in the first place, because recently it is publicly known to the public that Rabiu is voting in Sabo Ward. But today he's claiming a position in the issue of voting in Kujama Ward, of which everybody knows that transfer of voters' card has not been done in recent times, not only after the election that has been concluded. So I don't know his standing. And besides that, talking about comparing votes between Yelwa and Kujama, I think, sorry, I think it's a sorry state to have Rabiu talking about that. Because after what the chairman has said, he has said that comparing the number of polling units, we have over 56 polling units in Kujama, and we have 48 in Yelwa. And to be sincere, out of the 48, you can see the massive vote that came. In fact, no polling unit was won by any other opposition party in the Yelwa ward. We won the whole 48, though 3 of our big polling units were cancelled. I mean, 2, sorry, were cancelled, which definitely, you know, it will affect our number of votes. So, to be sincere, I'm very surprised. It comes with a very big dismay when I see people like Rabiu talking about votes. And even in the concentration of the Kujama votes, to be sincere, out of the polling units, we have, comparing the votes that came from polling units, most of the massive votes that came were not from polling units that the so-called Rabiu is claiming. The polling unit is claiming. The votes that came there were just very few. So I don't know his standing. Please, I don't know. You should just please don't expose himself, because if he's going to do that, we have people that talk. Please, this propaganda should stop. We don't like it. It's not taking us any further. It's not taking us to any progress.
My name is Benjamin Ayuba, stakeholder in Yelwa Ward. I think they are all baseless allegations. They are unfounded rattling by some disgruntled element in Kujama. The man, Rabiu, he just came in. He was claiming he's from Sabo. He contested election in Sabo, and he was voting in Sabo. I don't know when, just like my chairman said, I don't know when he transferred his voting right to Kujama. So it's just a conglomeration of people who want something and they didn't get from the chairman. Yeah, like he said in his ranting in the video clip. You see, I think he needs to be schooled about budget processes. When you talk of budget processes, there is what we call pre-budgeting. And our chairman, like that I know, Honorable Engineer Salasi, there is nothing he does without contact to the ward, to the polling unit, of what the people desires are, and he incorporates it in the budget. And the meeting he is referring to, that there was budget presentation and they were not invited, that was not budget presentation. It was just a proposal of 2-year span budget from 2026 to 2028. That was what we came to do here in Yelwa. And the man who is complaining, that is the supervisory councilor for health, he was there, though he came virtually late. So I'm not surprised that he mistook the proposals that were given and the so far budget that have been, project that have been executed. He came virtually late, so he doesn't know what transpired, and he didn't care to ask. So most of the activities of our amiable chairman had been inclusive, because he takes everybody along. Like, let me digress a little. Like this sharing of fertilizer. I don't think there is any local government that the chairman directed the sharing of fertilizer to pooling units. But he insisted they should go to pooling units so that everybody should get. In Kujama, we are in the know. It's just that we are keeping quiet. We are in the know that a list was drawn from pooling unit, but after a while, the list was changed by the same people, by these disgruntled elements. We've been in this game, politics, for some time. But some people just came today and feel because they have connection here and there, they can talk from the both sides of their mouth. Just like my chairman said, about 2 months ago, the man was saying there is nobody in Chikun more than Salasi. In fact, he is next to God. As a Muslim, I don't think you can compare anybody to God. But that is their time. We are looking.